Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, shop my stash, try on any makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. So as you can tell from the title of the video, there's a trend going on, and this one is one that I can actually get behind with because it's the bold lips and bare eyes trend. Basically, you have makeup with a very bold lip, but your eyes are completely bare. When I do my day-to-day makeup, that's usually what I do, except I don't do a bold lip. But very often, if not almost always, when I do my makeup, just for doing errands or whatnot, my eyes are completely bare. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, so I don't know too much about this trend. I'm guessing this is becoming popular on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I kind of refuse to be on TikTok. I was briefly, and I was like, no, this is bad news. So I deleted the app. I do have an account. I don't remember what it is. So I'm guessing this is becoming popular on TikTok. And since the skin is a focus, that's where we're going to focus on today. I'm going into the Ordinary Milky Toner. I love this to bring hydration back into my skin. I'm not 100% sure yet what tone I'm going to choose for the lips, but it will be bold. I'm going to use this Merit oil situation. Great Skin. I don't know if this might be... I feel like they just came out with that primer, which it's on my wish list for the Sephora sale, which we finally got dates, but it's not until November, which is absolutely insane because I feel like before it was during like mid-September to late September. Sometimes it would even go to like a couple first days of October, and now it's like November 1st. And until like the 15th, which is crazy. Gucci matte primer for my T-zone. Okay, skin is prepped. Now you don't have to go through all those steps. I'm a little extra when it comes to my primers. If you're somebody who just uses face cream, that's perfectly okay. Just do whatever it is that you do to prep your skin before you go into makeup. We are gonna jump into the Vive Complexion Balm. I've been loving this. This is my #1 favorite foundation launch of 2024. There might be more foundations that launch, but honestly, I'm not interested in any more foundation launches for this year. I'm good. Unless it's a brand I absolutely love, which I feel like there's a lot of brands I adore. I think this one is going to become my #1 favorite launch. It's just so pretty. It's right up my alley coverage wise. It's just, and then the longevity of it and how good it looks all day. It's truly amazing. I did get a question on how it compares to the Lisa Eldridge. That might be an exception for the only other foundation I might pick up before the end of the year, maybe in a sale. You see that? So pretty. Oh, if you enjoy coverage like I do, light medium, closer to light, you will really enjoy this. If you want this kind of finish but a little bit more coverage, then the Huda Easy Blur would probably be better for you. All right, now for concealer, we're going to jump in to the By Terry Hyaluronic Serum Concealer. I recently posted a video where I tried this brand for the first time with a couple of other products. I know that they just launched a highlighter and it looks absolutely beautiful, but I purchased one of the Dior Holiday 2024 single highlighters, and I also purchased the Glow Face palette. I don't need to purchase any more highlighters. I don't wear too much highlighter, and it's definitely one of the makeup items that I go through the least of. I don't think I have ever in my life hit pan on a highlighter, so it doesn't make sense for me to have all of these highlighters even though they look so beautiful. I mean, the By Terry highlighter looks stunning, and it has this packaging here, and I'm just like, Chikuhodo large eye brush. But I have been enjoying this by Terry concealer. It is so pretty. It's pretty natural. It's reminding me of the Victoria Beckham a tiny bit. And I'm not mad at it because I think it's like $20 cheaper than the Victoria Beckham. All right, I'm gonna go into the Say liquid bronzer. This is the second lightest shade, Salt. I feel like I've used quite a bit of this liquid bronzer. Okay, this is the N15 from Nikki and BK Beauty. I like to layer creams underneath my powders. That's probably why I enjoy such a light coverage for my foundation. Okay, I'm also going to jump in a tiny bit to the Dior Cream Bronzer Contour Stick. I have shade 02 Tan, which is more of a bronzing shade. And I'm going to do one side at a time because it does dry down pretty fast. But I have really been enjoying this bronzer. It is so pretty. Shade 1 is on my wish list for the sale because it's more of a contouring shade, and I feel like these are pretty pigmented, but you can sheer them out a tiny bit, so I feel like I'd be able to use shade 1 as a contour stick. Okay, I'm not sure yet what tone I'm going to use for the lips, so I'm having a hard time deciding what cream blush to dip into. Kind of want to do this, but then I'm like, well, I've been using the Huda a lot along with the Hourglass, and I think a neutral tone might be a little more appropriate. You know what? I'm gonna go with this KVD here. Okay, so the F4 from Makeup by Mario, and I'm just gonna dip into both pans. Oh, I think that was a good choice. Pretty. And it's shade, I think, 200 for the KVD. But do you see how pretty my skin looks? Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna set my under eyes. Any sort of setting spray. I used the ColourPop Pretty Fresh one. I'm pretty much getting rid of creases and blending. I'm gonna jump into this one size pink powder for my under eyes. I've actually been enjoying this for my under eyes. I don't know if they changed the formula or what, or my skin might have changed, but this pink one actually works really nice for my under eyes. I'm not gonna buy a full size because I doubt I'll even go through this little mini that I got. Loving my complexion. It's looking so good. I've been using the by Terry because I bought the pressed powder for that video and I don't know where it went. I already lost it. Can you believe that? Okay, for the rest of my face, I am gonna jump into the new Melt. What is this? The She's Alive translucent powder. I've been loving this. It is really nice. I did not think I was going to enjoy it as much as I am, but yeah, it keeps my oils at bay. Every time I've used it, I feel it blurs my skin and it keeps everything looking great all day long. Do you see? So pretty. Everything looks smooth, like my skin, but better. Okay, now we're gonna move on to powder bronzer. But you know what? Let me go into a tiny bit of powder contour. This is from the Sephora collection. I believe this is the second to lightest shade. This is the Sonia Classic Cheek from the Fundamental set. Now we're gonna jump in to the new by Terry. I've been loving this. It's so pretty. This is in the shade 2 medium bronze, and this is the TF1 from Sonia G. Oh, you see that? So pretty. Okay, I don't know what I want for blush yet, so let's move on to the eyebrows before I decide. This is the Gucci Brow Pencil. And I love this pencil because you could be so quick. If you have barely there eyebrows, this probably won't work as good for you. But if you have, you know, eyebrows that look like mine, where you have a decent amount of hair and would like for your routine for your eyebrows to be super quick, this is a great pencil. Benefit Cosmetics also came out with a formula like this. It's basically a powder and a pencil. And I had a little sample, but I don't know where it went. It works very similarly to this Gucci. So you don't have to buy this expensive Gucci. The Benefit one is just as good. It's a little bit more pigmented than this one, but it works the same. And there, that's it. That's all I do for my eyebrows when I use this pencil. Okay, this is what everything is looking like so far, and I already feel like everything looks good. Skin is looking fabulous, very natural, hydrated. Okay, so for lips, I think we're gonna go with a dark brown. I pulled out two different lipstick. One is from Chanel. This is part of, what was it? I cannot remember, but the name of this one is Teint B30, and it's a very beautiful dark nude brown, almost like, well, not cinnamon, because I don't feel like it has any orange or reddish tones in there. I love this lipstick. It is good. And then I also pulled one out from Melt Cosmetics. It's part of the Bailey Sarian collection, Fairly Yours. This is in Nutmeg, and again, another beautiful, this one does have a tiny bit of red, so maybe I'll do a mixture of both. We'll see. Okay, I pulled out two lip liners because I don't have too many dark tone lip liners because I don't use them often, you know. So this is Bark from Vive, which I think is one of the darkest tones I have, and then Raisin from Anastasia. I think, let's try Raisin and see how that goes. Okay, you know what, let me swatch them. So this is the Melt. I just want to see like which one might be darker. And then this is the Chanel one. Okay, so the Melt is darker. So let's put, what is this? Nutmeg. Right in here. And this formula from Melt is so pretty. It is a matte, but I don't feel it's drying. Okay, that's what it's looking like so far. And then I'm gonna jump into the Chanel right in the middle. The Chanel is more of a satin. Does it have? I think it has a tiny bit of shimmer. Oh, but oh, you see that? Okay, I did put a tiny bit of the Vive lip liner in Bark. I felt like that kind of just added the slightest bit more to it. Okay, and for blushes, I think I'm gonna go in with these two. I'll do the NYX on the temple. This is the TF3 from Sonia G, and this picks up. This is a pretty dark tone, so I always tap the excess because it's a pretty dark and pigmented tone. I have not set my eyebrows yet. I do it after I go in with highlighter. This is my take on the trend. I'm not doing exactly what you see like on TikTok. First off, I'm not on TikTok, but this is just my take on the trend, you know? Don't come at me if I'm not doing exactly what you see the people on TikTok do. Okay, the House Labs and Fire Moon. Basically like bold lips, bold cheek, and then bare eyes. Okay, and if you feel like you went just a tiny bit overboard, grab your foundation brush and just kind of blend everything together. It just happens, you know? Okay, now we're gonna jump into some highlighter. I don't even know if they put highlighter on, but I am. I'm gonna jump into the Dior special edition from the holiday 2024 001 Or Lumière. It's a pretty natural kind of highlighter, and I don't think, like, if they don't do highlighter with this trend, I don't think it'll drastically change it. But again, reminder, this is my take on the trend. I'm not trying to do things exactly like the trend. Oh, this is the Sonia G Worker L. I've been loving this highlighter. It is so pretty, so natural, and just glow from within kind of highlighter. Okay, now I'm gonna set my eyebrows, and I'm gonna jump into the Brow Freeze Gel from Anastasia. I'm almost done with this. It's a mini. This one is a good one. I always felt Anastasia's brow gels were good. The original, that one, works great on my eyebrows. Okay, we are just about done. Next is, I feel, the most important part, which would be curling your lashes. My kids are being very loud. They, for some reason, think that right now is the time to scream at the top of their lungs. So apologies. Okay, so let me curl my lashes. And I use lash serum, so I feel like for me, you can definitely see my lashes when I curl them. See the difference between this eye and this eye. Okay, let me fix my hair. I'll come back and we'll finish off this video. All right, my lovelies, here is the full completed makeup. This would probably look even extra cute with some fall freckles, but I'm not in the mood for fall freckles today, but thought I would throw that out there. I love this. This is what my day-to-day makeup, other than the bold lip, looks like. I know it's scary, and I definitely used to be one of those people that could not leave the house without mascara or eyeliner. It had to be either both or one or the other, but I needed something on my eyes, and now I absolutely love it just because it makes me look fresh. It makes me look awake in a way. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I love this. Absolutely love it. This is definitely a trend that I can get behind with. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this is something that you would wear out in public. I know a lot of people need something on their eyes, but I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes, if you use my links to shop. It truly all does mean the world to me. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye.